Today I'd like to tell you of how an engine burns fuel and creates power. The components of the engine we'll be discussing will be your crankshaft, which is C, intake valve camshaft, which is I, exhaust valve camshaft, E, your valves, V, piston, P, and your connecting rod, R, spark plug, S right on top, and your enclosed cooled cylinder, which is your engine block, and it's W, named in the picture. The explanation of these parts, we'll start with the crankshaft. It's responsible for moving the piston. The piston is connected to the crankshaft with a connecting rod, and when the piston moves up and down, it turns your crankshaft, which in turn creates your rotating power. Your camshaft is responsible for opening and closing your valves. The camshaft has lobes on it the lobes push against the push rod, and the push rod is connected to your valve, which opens and closes it. Your valves are responsible for letting in the air and fuel mixture and for letting exhaust gases out after internal combustion has been completed. Your piston is responsible for compressing the air and fuel mixture in the cylinder. Your connecting rod connects the piston to the crankshaft. And your spark plug is responsible for igniting the air and fuel mixture, creating an explosion in the cylinder. What makes internal combustion possible is air, fuel, spark, and compression. So how air and fuel gets into the cylinder is air and fuel are mixed in the intake of the engine, and while the piston is going down, it creates negative air pressure in the cylinder. When that negative air pressure is created, the intake valve will open, and due to that negative air pressure, it will create a vacuum in the cylinder that will suck in the air and fuel. After that, the valve closes again after the air and fuel has been sucked in, and the piston comes back up, compressing the air and fuel in the cylinder. Once the air and fuel have been compressed, the spark plug makes a spark that ignites the air and fuel mixture in the cylinder, and once the air and fuel has been ignited, the expansion of the gas forces the piston down, which in turn creates your crankshaft to rotate, creating rotating power. And when the piston comes back up, it pushes that exhaust gas out when the exhaust valve opens again, as you can see in the picture beside. And that's how an internal combustion engine works. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope this helps you guys understand a little bit more of engines. Thank you.